I'm Mocha Nicole.
Miss Mo Quick.
What it is, man? It's your dog, DJ Black, Mr. Fix Your Face.
Hey, everybody. Portia Fox from the Portia Fox Morning Show.
Yo, what up, though? This DJ E Smooth.
And one on the DJ Holiday, Mixtape King, Ciroc Boy, Commission Guy.
And we always listen to the Re-Up Recap.
You're watching Re-Up Recap.
If you watching the Re-Up Recap.
Right now, you with the Re-Up Recap with my dog, Julio.
With my boy, Julio.
With my boy, Julio.
With Julio.
You are at the reupspot.com. And of course, we're about to get into that Re-Up Recap with Julio.
The Re-Up Recap, man, is the only place you need to go for that brand new hip-hop, man. Re-Up, the reupspot.com. You got to check it out, man. One on the DJ Holiday, Mixtape King, Ciroc Boy, Commission Guy. And I'm telling you, man, where to go. You got to check it out. Don't play yourself.
Welcome back to the Re-Up Recap with your boy Julio. That's me. Hey, I know y'all ain't seen my face in a while. Anyways, we up here on reupspot.com where hip-hop culture served daily, and it's definitely dope. Hey, welcome back. It's been a little hiatus. I apologize for anybody that keeps up. Thank you. Well, let's jump right into it. So, this episode is actually getting up later than I normally would put up an episode in a normal week. But with sadness, I don't know how to say the young man's name because I never took out time to figure it out. But Triple X Temptation, I guess that's how you say it from what I read. I mean, I'm just trying to, I never heard anybody say it, so I don't know how they say his name. But he got shot today and actually passed away. At the age of 20, it's sad that anybody would die and lose their life and not fulfill what we would assume they were put on this earth to do, or whatever. 20 is too young to die. That's all I can say. I know police are offering a reward for for a shooter. I believe it's like $3,000 right now that they're offering. He was shot in South Florida. I don't know the details of why he was shot. Obviously, they don't know either. I don't care about the rumors of why he shot. All I know is that the world lost a 20-year-old who potentially still had a lot to give to the world. And it's unfortunate that he died. I can't say that I probably ever listened to any of his music or followed him at all. I just knew who he was because I would see him on social media. I think it's sad, it's tragic that a young man lost his life at 20 years old. That's all I can really say about it. Like I said, I don't know much about him. But I think it's tragic that any person would lose their life at such a young age. No parent should bury their child, and now his parents or guardians or whoever has to bury him when they shouldn't have to bury him. Moving on into other stuff that's still ignorant. Tekashi 6ix9ine is now under investigation in the Chief Keef shooting. Chief Keef, rapper out of out of Chicago. I don't know why he got shot. All I know is him and Tekashi 6ix9ine out of, I think, Brooklyn. I know he's out of New York. Well, I don't know what borough. I want to say he's out of Brooklyn, but nonetheless, he's under investigation for shooting. They've been going back and forth, shooting a shot, and since this happened, Tekashi 6ix9ine's been trying to contact this man's baby moms and get them to fly out, and he'll take them shopping and all this, and he's using them as a pawn. Like 50 Cent did that before. To me, I think it's fucking stupid to do it. I don't understand the purpose of it. You're wasting money to show what, that these chicks are gullible, because that's really all you're showing. I mean, what are you showing about the actual person you're trying to belittle is stupid. But nonetheless, I know at least one of the baby moms was like, nah, I can't do it. One actually did do it. I don't know how many different baby moms he got, but nonetheless, I think it's stupid. So any of these chicks that actually fall for this, you're being used and you look real fucking stupid on social media. I'm just saying. You're out here talking about him and what he don't do. So if he didn't do shit before, he's not gonna do anything now. That's really all I gotta say about that. I mean, he's under investigation for shooting. I don't know whether he did it. I don't really fucking care one way or another. I just think it's ignorant to go around shooting each other like it's stupid. It serves no purpose. Like, y'all should be trying to figure out how you can do music together and get your fans together. Like, that's a bigger thing. But anyways, moving on into real hip hop. People who actually make hits. Nas actually dropped the album a couple days back, actually about 3 days back, titled Nasir, which is his first name. And it's a 7-track album. Kanye is the executive producer on the album. Pretty much anybody tied in with Kanye right now, all the albums will have just 7 tracks on them. Pusha T, 7 tracks. Kanye and Kid Cudi, 7 tracks, so on and so forth. Whoever releases, I guess, in the next year or so, all of them will have 7 songs. Me personally, I think you need more than that, and I say that because we'll usually get an album anywhere between 13 to 20 tracks, and we'll like 7. You giving us 7 tracks, you cutting down the math. Even on the Nasir album, I know for sure there's probably about 2 to maybe 3 that I really like. Not for radio, the first one with Puffy talking shit is okay. Cop Shot the Kid with the Slick Rick beat, I like it. And probably, the other one, Everything with The Dream, Kanye West, and Nas. I like that one. Those are the 3. So 3 out of 7. So you're not even you're right around the 50% thing, which I guess is about where you would be 7 out of 13 albums. So you should have put more in, and I've been able to like more records. I gotta listen to it more to see how much more of it I really like, because I listened to it one time through, so before I did this I could actually speak on it. So I made sure to listen to all the tracks. White Label and Bonjour, I'm not really feeling. I can tell you that now. Maybe Adam and Eve and Simple Things will grow on me, but White Label and Bonjour, I'm not really. It's not really my cup of tea. I ain't really feeling nothing, and it hit me. When it says not for radio, he's not playing none of these shits. I don't see a radio single out of it. The Carters, not to be outdone, they actually dropped their album, which is funny as shit because they dropped theirs a day later. You can't even tell me that's a mistake. You can't tell me that's coincidence. None of that shit. I think they did that shit on purpose. It's funny. Their actual album had 9 tracks on it as opposed to 7, so they had 2 more tracks. And I think with their album, I listened to it one time through, just like I did with Nas' album, and they're swinging about 50% from the field as well, about half the songs. The one that stood out the most and actually has a video right now is Ape Shit. It's the 2nd track on the song. I like that. I like the video they did for it. I'm pretty sure in the video there's a lot of subliminals that I have missed, excuse me. But nonetheless, I like it. I like the fact they came together and did an album. I was under, the impression or the thought that they should have did an album together. I think it's dope for both of them to come together. Even 444 really took time for it to grow on a lot of people. It had a lot of game, and this one, Jay spitting more game. You just gotta watch for it. He said something in one of the songs, I can't remember exactly what song it was, and he spoke about if basically you got money but everybody else around you is broke, then you broke. So basically, if everybody around you suffering but you winning, but everybody around you is losing, then you losing. Like how you gonna say you winning but your man's is not winning? When everybody around them can eat, then it makes it easier for the team to move. If you a one-man show, you do it by yourself, cool, that's fine, no problems with you, keep doing it. But don't look for that team when they're not eating. That's all I can say about that. Nonetheless, I think both albums are definitely worth checking out, but I think it's funny that they dropped their album a day after. I know they knew because they're in the business of knowing this stuff. Nonetheless, check it out, and hey, subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think. Alright, so moving on into regular news. Jeff Sessions, the Keebler elf, like he really does look like a fucking Keebler elf. He decided that he wanted to push the agenda of this president of separating kids from their parents at the border, the border of the United States and Mexico. the parents crossing the border and the agents at the border catching them, they would separate the parents from the child. And they think this is actually a good thing. They want to use it as leverage. I don't understand the fucking leverage they're going for. They keep, like when I watch CNN, MSNBC, they keep saying, well, and I say them, I mean Sarah Huckabee, keeps saying that if the Democrats would come to the table. Now, the last time I fucking checked, there was a majority Republicans in the House, the Senate, and in Congress, which means you control all this shit. So with that being said, if you have a majority of Republicans, why the fuck do you need the Democrats to pass anything? You can pass what the fuck you want because you have a majority of your party in office. So yeah, so that's stupid. Nonetheless, Jeff Sessions gets up and quotes the Bible as reasons why, you know, they're right for separating children from parents. Let me say this. The United States is a nation, we're basically a melting pot. So we have multiple religions, multiple ethnicities, multiple cultures, multiple, good Lord, I'm tongue-tied, multiple races. We have a multitude of everything. So for you to quote the Bible as reasons for separating kids from their parents, that's fucking stupid. I've read the Bible, at least parts of it anyways. I grew up in church. I've gone to church as an adult. I've never once heard any Bible verse where they say you should separate a child from a parent based on a law and it be a good thing. Now, if it is, please, somebody, you know, comment below the video and let me know what the fuck I'm missing, because obviously I'm missing something. I don't understand it. Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't have laws in place, but there is no way on this fucking earth you're going to tell me it's humane to separate a child from its mother or their father, for that matter. You're not going to tell me that this is correct in the way we should do things. Now, I believe we should have, we should fix the immigration policy, but this isn't the way to do it. And the reason that no other president has done it this way is because they understood, fuck, that's not the way to do it. Like, this is bad, but it's not that bad where we got to do this. These people are coming to this country for a better way of life. And it's funny that a lot of people say, well, they need to do it the right way. Nobody told your fucking ancestors to do it that way. I'm sorry, when they was toting my fucking ancestors on a boat, they ain't look for fucking what country we came from. They didn't give a fuck. They put us in chains and put us on a boat. So miss me with that bullshit. Like, I agree that shit should be done the right way. And I know this shit just livened up because something clicked in me. Like, it's funny how you can say, oh, you should do it this way or you should do it that way because you're sitting on a comfy couch in your motherfucking home and you feel safe. But these people are fucking suffering. You separating them from their kids and traumatizing these kids for no fucking reason. It makes no sense. And why y'all want to say, oh, well, they're getting all this free health care and they're getting our education and this. First of all, our fucking education sucks. Betty DeVoe is a fucking idiot and she should never be allowed to run the fucking education in this country. This bitch is fucking stupid. She said that schools in, I believe, Wyoming should have guns because of the bears. Are you fucking stupid? Like, and they called the fucking schools in Wyoming. It's like, bear problem is not that bad. We don't need guns in the school to handle that situation. That's fucking stupid. Like, really? Like, this is the dumbass you got running the education system in this country? Hey, having money don't make you smart because her people have plenty of money. So I don't understand, like, it's a power thing at that point. Why would she be in that position? She don't need it. Like, what are you servicing at this point? You're not helping anything. I have yet to hear anybody say, man, this education system has been so much better since Betty DeVoe has took over. But anyways, getting back to Jeff Sessions punk ass. Stop getting up there quoting the Bible and then you misquote it. You sound like a slave master back in the day, what they would do to slaves when they would misquote the Bible. Now you can use anything, and if you cut it down to the right thing, you can make it work for you. And when I say the right thing, you can cut it down to the right context and make it work for the situation you wanted to work for. So quit doing that dumb shit and get up there and misquoting the Bible. But you can't govern this fucking country based on that Bible, and the reason you can't do it is because everybody in this country is not a Christian, you idiot. My way through heaven is through Jesus Christ. But how I'm gonna tell somebody that's going through Muhammad, you shouldn't do that? How do we know? You ain't never fucking died and been there, so how do you know it's wrong? Hey, I have my beliefs that's gonna get me there, and if it doesn't, I guess I pay the price for it. But my belief say I should go through Jesus Christ. But you can't condone what you're doing with the Bible. Like, stop doing that. Jesus would not be doing this. I'm sorry. If you're gonna use the Bible, let's be real. I'm a Christian. Look at me in my face. Look at it. Jesus wouldn't. That's not what Jesus would be doing. You look fucking stupid. Now you can say what you want about me with the cursing and everything else. Oh God, he can't be a Christian, he's talking that way. Well, fucking Christian wouldn't separate their kids from their fucking parents either on some stupid shit because this person was born in Honduras, or this person was born in Lower Mexico, or this person was born in whatever bumfuck country you wanna shit on. I'm just saying. Quit doing that dumb shit. It's not helping anything. All you're doing is fucking, first of all, costing us more money as taxpayers because somebody got to foot the bill for tent city that you want to build. Somebody got to feed them, taxpayers. So while y'all so big and bold to do all this shit, we got to pay for this stupid shit. I'm just saying. Quit doing it. That's not the way we're going to solve this problem. Now, I will say this. I'm not the person to solve this problem, but I can guarantee if you gave me 5 years, most of you motherfuckers had 20 years has been in office to solve this problem and still haven't solved it. You give me a year to 5 years to solely concentrate on this, because I don't know what the fuck y'all been doing, because a lot of shit's been fucked up over these years and you haven't fixed a lot of it. So if you give me a year to concentrate on one problem, guarantee I'm smart enough to be able to figure it out. And no, I didn't go to Harvard. Some of you dumbasses went to Harvard and still can't figure it out. I'm just saying. Oh shit, I can't skip past this. I can't. Agent Orange dumbass wants to create a fucking Starship Troopers. This dumbass said we should create a space force in the military. So we gonna go hunting Martians. We looking for Marvin the Martian. There's a fucking APB out for Marvin the Martian right now. This dumbass. Oh yeah. He just pardoned Miss Sophia. So for all y'all that's wondering, he pardoned Miss Sophia, and now he wants to create spaceship troopers. I'm just saying, this shit's getting ridiculous with this White House. This motherfucker said we do so much good here, we should go up in space, and we got to make sure that we conquer that shit too. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what this dumb motherfucker said. We got spaceship troopers that he's creating now. Like, I think they oh God. How the fuck is it that these people are in control and don't know that we cut money out of the space, out of NASA, because we felt like it was a waste of money, like doing certain shit. But this motherfucker wants to create spaceship troopers and shit. He wants us to go out and like, what is the basis of this part of the military that he wants to create? We hunting Martians? Are we looking for the Predator? Is it alien we looking for? Next thing you know, this motherfucker, he gonna be calling Sigourney Weaver into his office asking where the fuck are the aliens and predators. I'm just saying, like, this is where this shit is going. Like, seriously, he's gonna be looking for a group. Like, I am Groot, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be looking for the green lady from that movie, from the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's gonna be looking for that broad, you know, Zoe Salandis, however you say her name. He's gonna be looking for her, but in green paint. Like, this motherfucker is truly stupid. Spaceship troopers, like, seriously, this is what we doing now. Space Force, really? This is what we doing. All right. I can't make this shit up. Like, seriously, if I could make this shit up, I'd be a best-selling author on Oprah's top 5 list. I'm just saying. Anyways, moving on to some real news, some sports news. We got the summer of LeBron, and right now the summer of holdouts in football. So I do football more, and I'll end on a note with basketball. So getting into football, you got holdouts with like Khalil Mack and different football players, and more importantly to me and my fan base, Julio Jones. Now, I'm with the Antonio Browns of the world, Khalil Mack's, Aaron Donald, I believe is his name, from LA Rams. I believe he's holding out. The reason I'm with all those players and I really can't mess with Julio on this topic is 3 years left on his deal. Now, if you follow football, you understand that within the when you have at least 1 year left on the deal, that's when you start working out with teams. And for quarterbacks, they're usually dealt with the summer before they start that last year, because they don't want their quarterback to hit free agency. Now, if they can't come to a conclusion, of course, they play out the year and then the quarterback hits free agency, or the team will tie him up, whatever the case is, if they don't franchise tag him. And the way it works is, as time goes on, even though they may be a less of a receiver, the pay goes up. So they want more. They want to get paid where the pay rate is at that point. Not because Julio 2 years ago got X amount of dollars, I'm going to stop here. Fuck no. The pay goes up every year, so their ceiling goes up. So eventually, a lesser player like Jarvis Landry, or I don't know, anybody else who just got paid, is going to make more than what Julio was making. Now, you want more because you signed your deal a couple years ago and now the pay's going up? No, partner, you need to play that contract. That's just my opinion. Now, what the Atlanta Falcons decide to do is, their business. But I do know that we got a lot of players that we have to pay that are coming up for their payday, i.e. Deion Jones, one of the best fucking linebackers in the league that's coming out of his rookie deal in the next year or so. Vic Beasley, one of the best defensive ends right now. Defensive end, linebacker, whatever the fuck you want to line him up. Nonetheless, great defensive player. He's coming up. No, he's not a JJ Watt, but he's still up there. We got to pay him. In another year or two, we got to pay Keanu Neal. We won't be able to pay Devondre Campbell from paying all these other defensive players, so we'll probably lose him once it's time for his deal to be gone, or we'll trade him, or whatever the case is. But nonetheless, these other players gotta get paid. So I don't know where you think you're gonna get this money and still be able to get your money at the same time when it's not even your turn to get money. You had your turn. If you didn't like it, what you should have did was sign a 1 year deal all the way through and just, hey, every year you just keep getting your money up. But you decided I wanted a 5 year deal for security. And that's what I agree with, because at any time you could twist an ankle, blow out a fucking Achilles, and then be done for you. I would sit on my hands, hey, either you come to fucking work or you don't, and we'll just fine you, and you'll never get paid beyond what the little change you will get from whatever money you can get out that guaranteed deal, and that'd be it. And you'll sit there and you won't make all your money, and we'll be good, because you can't fucking go anywhere. We got you on the contract. So the Atlanta Falcons hold all the cards. And let me say this, nobody probably will believe this, I'm a big Julio Jones fan. He's my favorite player on the team. I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. Die hard. Like, really die hard. I got like a 3-foot fucking falcon I got to put up in my loft in my house. Like, die hard Atlanta Falcons fan. Really, Julio Jones, I really love Julio Jones. But this shit is stupid. You're holding out with 3 years on a deal and you didn't even overperform. If you had overperformed, I'd be fucking with you. If you did what you did in the San Fran playoff game, if you did what you did in the Super Bowl against New England Patriots, I'd be with you. But you didn't do that shit last year. You had 3 TDs. The fuck out of here. And 7 drops. You tied for second in the league in drops. The fuck out of here. You're supposed to have the best hands, like some of the best hands in the league. I think Odell Beckham might have the best hands. You're supposed to be right behind him. Like, you're it. Like, I believe you're the best wide receiver in the league. But you underperformed last year. 3 TDs, 7 drops, but you did have 1,400 yards. Let me see what that equates to. 1,400 yards. How many points can I put on the board with 1,400 yards? Apparently fucking none, because 1,400 yards doesn't count for points. It just counts for yards, and that shit don't equate to fucking points. Last time I checked. So we didn't win games based on 1,400 yards. Now, let me say this. I'm not stupid either. I know how much coverage it requires to cover Julio Jones. I know that he gets double and triple teamed. I know that he draws off a lot of people. I understand all this. I need more TDs, partner. So I need you and Steve Sarkisian to get on the same fucking page and make it happen. See, all these things I'm aware of, even though I didn't say it earlier. I'm very aware of all these things. All right, moving on into LeBron Watch 3.0. All right, I seen the thing the other day where I seen LeVar Ball, which I'm fond of their family as a whole. I really am. Melo Ball, LiAngelo Ball, Lonzo Ball, the whole Ball family. I watch them on Facebook. I like the fact that they keep it in the family, and they really move well as a family. They love each other. They have a great relationship, and it's for them. It's all about the family. It's all they care about, and I'm all with that. It's all great. I think it's dope what they're doing with their show. The fact that they own their own shoe company, they don't have to answer to anybody. I think that's all dope. Let me say this: if this motherfucker don't quit coming out and saying that at every point his son can't learn from a great, are you fucking stupid? Oh, he can't learn. Kobe can't teach him anything. LeBron can't teach him anything. I'm sorry. Two of the best players that have ever laced up a pair of sneakers can't teach your son anything. I'm sorry. Did you watch him last year? He came with all this hype, and he was the second best rookie on his own team. Kyle Kuzma actually had a better rookie season than he did by expectations. I'm just saying. Quit saying your son can't, quit doing that shit. You got him to the league. Now let him be a man and let him learn from whoever the fuck he wants to learn from. You can learn from damn near anybody. Quit thinking he can't learn anything from anybody. For you to say you can't learn it, that's like you, LeVar Ball, saying, hey, I can't learn shit from Phil Knight. Are you out of your motherfucking mind? Phil Knight owns $1 billion company. It's called Nike. Lonzo Ball, if you ever get to see this, hey, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up. Quit dissing your teammate. You know how stupid that shit sounds? I know if y'all throw shots at each other, I've been around, I throw shots at my partners all the time. Quit making diss songs about your own teammate. That looks fucking stupid. Now, I'm not saying you can't rap. Let's clarify. I don't give a fuck how many different t-shirts you put on and different fake album covers. You're no Nas. You can say what you want about Nas. That nigga will eat you for lunch and spit you the fuck out. You can't hold a candle to fucking Nas. You, as far as that shit go with rap, you'll never be on Nas level. Quit that shit. I don't give a fuck how many of the people that follow you with skinny jeans say that you're tight. I think it's okay what you do. I don't have a problem. I watched the video with you and your brother. I thought it was dope. Y'all had everybody in there, and it looked like everybody, fit what I see y'all. I think your family's absolutely dope. I love it. I'm praying that your mom makes a full recovery. I love it how your dad takes care of her, and he's a loving husband to her. I love all that. So you can't tell me I'm not a fan of your family. I just think you need to shut the fuck up and quit dissing your teammate. That shit ain't cool. And I don't know if you know this and how this shit works. You're probably gonna get traded if LeBron wants you to get traded. The one player your dad said you can't learn shit from, if he wanted to keep you in LA, he should shut the fuck up. And you can say, oh, he needs to say that politer. No, I don't, because apparently you don't know what the shut the fuck up means. It means quit dissing your teammate. Quit having your dad say so much shit about other people like you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. And one day you may be there. Right now, you're not there. No, sir, you're not. LeBron James is there. Steph Curry is there. Hell, Klay Thompson and Draymond Green are there. They're champions. They're there. They're on Team USA. Kawhi Leonard, he's there. Kyrie Irving, he's there. Derrick Rose used to be there. Jimmy Butler, oh shit, he's there. You know who's not there? Hold on, wait for it. Fucking Lonzo Ball, he's not there. And the reason you're not there, One, your game just haven't developed. I don't give a fuck that you have a career as a rapper. Do some shit in the off season. It's fine. I don't have a problem with the song you did. I listened to what you and your brother did. I thought it was fine. It was within your realm. That's fine. But what I am simply saying, sir, is shut the fuck up. It's simple. Don't talk. Quit dissing your teammates. Have your dad shut the fuck up sometimes. Sometimes if you shut the fuck up and you listen, and you actually learn something. Quit saying that you can't learn something from anybody. If you couldn't learn anything from anybody, then I guess you would average 30 points and 12 assists and 8 rebounds a game. Now, you know who doesn't do that? Lonzo Ball. But you know who's close to averaging that? LeBron James. With about 26 to 27 points a game, with about 10 assists, and with about with about 9 assists or so, and about almost 8 rebounds a game. That's LeBron James. So for you to say you can't learn from anybody who has a better game than you, you sound fucking stupid. Now, I'm not saying you, Lonzo Ball, said it. No, I'm saying your dad said it. So quit doing that shit before you end up in Cleveland without LeBron. Just saying, not a great place to be. I know, I'm a LeBron fan. I watch Cleveland. You take him off that team, you'll be lucky to win fucking 20 games. I'm just saying. But yeah, getting back to it, Kawhi Leonard said he wants to go to New York or LA. Whether he ends up in those places, who knows? All I know is I read a thing that said the Spurs are not interested in Lonzo Ball, and why should they be? Not because Lonzo Ball is not talented. No, it's because he's not a superstar, and right now they hold 2 point guards on their roster that can produce the same fucking numbers that he produced, so why would you have Lonzo Ball? It'll take more than that package to get Kawhi Leonard. Because they know what you're packaging the shit with. They're going to go after LeBron and Paul George. So they're not going to fucking set themselves up for that. I'd ship his ass off to somewhere in the East and get something out of the deal. You may not get exactly what you want, but you get something out of it for Kawhi Leonard. I'm just saying. If I was them, I'd try to get the Cavs to give me something, get some pieces out of that if you could, or somebody here. Send his ass to Boston with Kyrie and get something out of there because they got a lot of young asses. Nonetheless, Kawhi wants to be traded. LeBron appears that he'll end up in LA, and after the LeBron domino falls, then you'll see other players fall. Now I'll say this, you may see the other players fall first, but believe LeBron fell first. We may not find out about it till afterwards. Like for example, when LeBron went to Miami, I guarantee that Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade both knew that LeBron was going to sign in Miami before we knew it. That's all I can say about that. Like, we found out about LeBron about a week after Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade signed. But you can believe all of them knew they were going there. They talked about the shit prior to doing it. So the LeBron domino fell first, and then the rest of them will fall just like this summer. LeBron domino will fall first, whether we hear about it first or 10th. The shit will fall first, and then you'll see the other dominoes. Now, you'll see smaller moves made from teams that are not in the LeBron sweepstakes, that don't have a shot in hell of signing LeBron. And those may fall first. But for the big dominoes like a Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, hell, even Boogie Cousins, you'll see all these things happen after LeBron, unless they end up in places where LeBron didn't have a shot at going anyways. All right, so that's it for here on the Re-Up Recap with your boy Julio. Make sure you tune in every week. Sorry for the hiatus. I had to take some time off and get some things correct, but we back. We'll be doing this every week, so make sure you tune in right here on the reupspot.com, where hip-hop culture is served daily. Is definitely dope right here on Re-Up Recap with your boy Julio. Peace.